In this video, I'm going to try to make a Nuxt app from scratch. Now, so the problem is that every example online about how to create a Nuxt app is that you go Nuxy init app name, and then voila, you have this magical thing with a bunch of files and folders and modules and stuff. There's got to be a simpler understanding of this technology. I don't understand the technology until I know what's behind it and how it produces itself on my computer. So I've wondered, what if I start with an empty folder and then I add a Nuxt module? What happens? So I'm going to try to build a Nuxt project from scratch. No magical templates. So here we go. I think what I'll do is make a directory called Nuxt from scratch. Now, so I kind of want to see what is the bare bone? What are the bare bones? Nuxt from scratch, make dir. I'll cd into that and go p npm init. This will produce, there we go. So now we have just a package.json. And let's open that up. It says package.json with a simple license, and I'll say p npm install, and there's nothing to install. We're already up to date, although it did add this little package manager line. I don't know why it does that. However, let's now say p npm install Nuxt latest, and I wonder what happens. So first of all, I don't know if we're supposed to install it as a dev dependency or as a dependency. Let's go check a different project. Let's go say in this, nope, here we go. It's a dependency. Oh, and I need Vue apparently. I guess that would be useful. Let's go check it out though. I'm not going to make that step until I know it's necessary. What if I now try to run this thing somehow? If I go, there's a prepare command in Nuxy. So first of all, I have this CLI and what does prepare do? It says prepare Nuxt for development and for build. Let's see what happens. Nuxy prepare. So look, it's added a .nuxt folder. It has added a node modules folder. It has not modified my package.json, but it did generate types, I guess. And what if I now were to say Nuxy dev? Whoa, lots of things happening here. A distribution folder, a dev folder, manifest, an app config was produced, components, imports, a nitro folder file was produced, and a cache folder in my node modules. Package.json still is just Nuxt, so there's not even a Vue dependency. Nuxt is the only module in this package, and it's doing stuff. Do you want to update your Nuxt config to set the compatibility date? Yeah, sure, I do. Do you want to create Nuxt config.ts? I guess so. Beat is now running, warming up. Let's go check our web browser. Someone here has a link. There we go, a link. So cannot find module view. Lovely, but Nuxt is producing markup already. It's just spitting out stuff, hidden folders and markup into the browser. Oh, so this is interesting. There's a Nuxt config, and then everything else is kind of hidden. Like the .nuxt folder is, I presume, not anything I'm supposed to touch. Inside of it are assets that are used in the browser here. Nuxt config, let's go look at what that says. Define Nuxt config, have tools enabled true, compatibility date, yes. And yet the browser doesn't yet know what to do with all of this information because there's simply there's no Vue module. Let's install the Vue module and see what happens next. So in my terminal, I'll say pnpm, because I'm using that, install Vue latest. Let's go back to the package.json. Vue is now installed. Now what happens if I say Nuxy dev? Apparently Vue is working. Nuxt is launching the Vite, the Nitro server, and welcome to Nuxt. I now have a bare bones Nuxt application running default content right out of the Nuxt module. So I built this from scratch. There's no other. So this could be the base of a layer, I think. I'm learning about layers, and I wanted to know what is a Nuxt app without the app part. If I just wanted to use Nuxt as a layer inside of another app, what is the minimum that I have to do to build something, and then I can play with, how do I make the, I've seen in some of the layer templates that there's a playground folder. I wonder how to produce that, but I'll do that in another video. What we've observed here is the minimal steps required to produce a Nuxt application without using the magic command lines. We did use the Nuxt prepare command line and the Nuxt dev. It's important to note that I am using the Nuxt CLI to actually run Nuxt, but not to create or initialize the app. So in order to create or initialize an app, you actually just have to start with a blank package.json and just add the Nuxt module and then try to run it. And that's very interesting. Thanks for watching.